All right, everyone, welcome back. It's Walkerita. It is Monday, and as promised, here's my weekly Monday video. And let's start with the recap. Last week was Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. After that was obviously Black Friday, and I hope you all did some shopping. I know I did, and shopping did I ever. So it was a crazy week last week, sure for you as well, but I finalized my project, signed all my paperwork, signed all my contracts, so now it is official, and I have decided that I'm going I'm going back into real estate, and I'm going to now focus on residential brokerage in Chicago on the north side. So pretty much loop to Edgewater. I'm going to become an expert on it, and that's what I'll pretty much do for the rest of my life. So that was my week last week, aside from Thanksgiving. And then the weekend came around, did a little damage on the credit cards, bought some things. I got a whole bunch of underwear and socks and t-shirts and, no, this is all old. And a cute sweater I'll show you at some point. But Saturday I did a quick video for this upcoming Wednesday, and I'm going to do a little underwear show for you and show you all the Poppy underwear that I bought. Normally I don't like Poppy underwear, but they were on sale at Marshall's and I got a great deal. So, I mean, who doesn't like boxer shorts on sale? Sunday was relatively uneventful. I just did some last minute shopping, went back to Target. I had to get a steam cleaner, so I rent this place right now. And the worst part about this rental, you can see right over here, see him right there, how he was just rubbing his face in the carpet? Well, the carpets are cream, and I don't know who puts cream carpets in a rental, but let me tell you, if you're ever going to make a rental property, do not put in cream carpeting. It's the worst. It gets dirty so fast. So I had to go Sunday and go buy a carpet cleaner because my carpets look dingy, and I now have clients who are going to be coming to my house, and I need to get it cleaned up. So wham bam, thank you ma'am. I got a great deal though at Target, $139 for a, what was it? It was a, shit, can't remember. I'll figure it out later. Anyways, so that was the end of the week, and then yesterday I started my new work, which pretty much involves me becoming a real estate agent. So I went and signed all the paperwork. Up until now, my license has hung on my own wall, but I have decided to join with possibly the top real estate agent, in my opinion, in the north side of Chicago. He is just so incredibly intelligent on every building. I mean, you give him an address, he can tell you the name, the layouts, where things are. He's just incredible. So I am really blessed that he decided to take me on and work with me. So not only do I have 7-8 years of real estate experience on the transactional and commercial side, but I'll be able to partner with one of the top residential brokers, and hopefully us together will be able to make some wonderful magic. So anyways, that was my week. I again hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We're going to cut today's video pretty short. I'm not going to go into any craziness today just because I got a lot of work to do, and unfortunately I may have to cut these videos down to twice a week. And since I'm not getting huge amounts of views, I guess it's not going to be a huge issue. I've also finished all my coming out video editing, and I posted it all online. There's some audio issues with it. At this point, I still am trying to figure out what is the best system, what programs, what cams, what audio equipment, and whatnot. So any input that you guys have, I thank you so much. Many of you have told me on certain videos that music in the background is too distracting, so I've eliminated that. Some of you have told me that the audio on certain parts of my coming out video were bad, and that was actually due to the microphone that I used. I was using a singing microphone, and it wasn't picking up me talking just normally as well as this particular cam that I'm using right now, which works much better. So hopefully the audio issue has been fixed. I'm also working on some of my editing issues. There's a couple different programs I've been using. I'm a window-based user. I know most YouTubers, you see Apple products. I've never used an Apple product. I'm an investor, I own Apple. I think it's a great company, especially right now, but I've never actually bought any of their products. I don't even own an iPhone. So I'm a Windows kind of guy. I don't own a Windows phone. I actually own an HTC Evo 4G LTE. It's actually a Google phone. Which brings me to Google and Google Plus. And I just wanted to say I need to do a video on my thoughts on Google Plus because, quite frankly, it's just one giant vacuum cleaner that seems to suck everything up. And for some reason, my YouTube comments are all screwed up. So I've been asking you to comment below, and I encourage you, if you want to still do that, please comment below. Likes, the thumbs up and the thumbs down, those are the like and dislike. Use those functions as opposed to the plus ones. And when you leave comments, be aware that all of your comments are being sucked into Google Plus, and people can see them. So make sure you go in. I know you don't want to use Google Plus, no one really does, but you're here on YouTube, so if you're going to leave a comment, I think you have to sign in now. Most likely people who are on YouTube probably have a Gmail account or something. Just make sure you check your privacy settings and you know who you're sharing things with and what you're sharing with. It's not the easiest thing to find, but up in this corner up here, you're gonna see those little dots where all your apps are, and a little wheel, there's settings. You can go in there and check your privacy settings. Make sure all of those are set to your satisfaction, because I'm telling you, Google Plus is nothing more than a giant vacuum cleaner. What I've noticed over the past couple weeks that I've been doing this is every time I go out to promote a video, apparently Google Plus is sucking all that information in, and it's also not only posting it on my Google Plus, it's posting it on my comments. So I would wake up one morning, I'd be like, oh my god, this is awesome, I have 22 comments on my video. Oh, I really only got one comment, and the other 21 comments were me sharing it on different social media sites and me promoting the video in general. So it was kind of weird. Don't like it. I'll do a whole thing on Google Plus because it's just, I don't know what their end game is with that particular product, aside from, trying to dominate a space, but it seems that it's a little bit off base. But anyways, I'll do a whole video on that. This coming Wednesday, I will hopefully post my my random video of my underwear show, because I know everyone loves seeing boys in underwear, so why not do that? And then Friday, I have been trying to think of a new life story. I think I was going to go along with the childhood games that I used to play, but I might actually start going into my life story. It's an extremely long story, not very depressing. It's actually more funny in a lot of parts than anything. I had a really good childhood. I had an amazing first 18 years of my life. I know some of you have watched my coming out story, and it seems kind of sad, and I've had some bullying, but those things are pretty much what everyone's going to go through in life. Aside from that, I wasn't beat as a child, I wasn't neglected, I wasn't, my parents took good care of me. My mother, she raised me for my whole life. My father was there until I was 14. They split up. So, it's a long story, but there's a lot of good funny parts. I have a huge family. We have tons of little inside jokes, and a lot of people think it's kind of funny. So I figured it would give me a chance to talk more about who I am and give you a chance to learn a little bit more about me and who I am, because now that I'm a real estate agent, I'm sure it's possible that some of you will end up either being my clients, or you might see this and not like me and not want to be my client at all. That is completely fine. But hopefully this will show you that I'm a completely honest person. I really have nothing to hide, and I just want to be as transparent as possible, even in my own life. I have found that over the past 3 weeks, just by posting my coming out video and just by doing these vlogs, I am so much happier as a person. It's so much easier when you don't have to lie about things. And it's not that I was a big liar before, it was more just about my sexuality, but you would be amazed just how that one little lie would snowball into so many other things in your life. So for me, it's very important to do these things because it's helping me continue on the truthful path and not wanting to revert back into, pretending to be somebody I'm not, because that's just, it's so miserable. I lived the first 30 years of my life that way for the most part. Well, I can't say 30 years. I'd say probably 15 years. By the time I was 15 years old, I wanted to be, Mr. Donald Trump. I wanted everything. I had, a new car at 18. We'll get into the details of the story, but I wanted everything, and I thought that was the way to happiness. And unfortunately, that is not true, because in order to get what I thought I wanted, I had to tell little white lies here and there. And it's nothing bad, it's nothing illegal, it's just little things like, oh, I'm not gay, or I'll take earrings out for somebody because I don't want them to think that I'm a homo, or I'll go to baseball games and I'll come in full Cubs gear, even though I really could care less about sports. I wanted to show people. Now I don't even care. Now it's like I don't even care. I don't want to go get all decked out for a Cubs game in Cubs jersey to pretend I'm all straight. I'd rather go just like this. I'd rather dress up, look fancy, look nice and clean, and just go and do it. And that's what I'm going to do. So that'll be my starting of Friday. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to start, but I'll probably be somewhere in childhood. There's some good stories of my childhood. But before I go, I just wanted to thank you all very much for watching my videos, for the shares, the likes, the comments, and everything. You've all been wonderful. I think right now I'm up to 25 subscribers, and I believe I have over 500 views. And for me, in 3 weeks, I'm elated. You know, nobody knows who I am. Nobody's searching out Wakarita. No one's trying to figure out what I'm doing. And frankly, they probably don't even care. But that's okay. It really is okay. So I'm super excited. I have 25 subscribers. So hopefully I can keep that going and keep that momentum up, and we can build my audience. And if there's things that you guys want to hear or see, feel free to message me. All my social media information is below. It's hard to find me on Twitter just because I have so many I follow so many people. I think there's a couple hundred. I get hundreds of tweets a day, and I can't get through them all. So direct message me. That function is on. You can direct message me on Twitter. You can find me on Google+, and if you need to, you can always email me. Nah, just find me on social media. All right, everyone. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you stopping back in, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you on Wednesday.